Okay, so this is going to be a build thread for the German 8-ton semi-track 20mm anti-aircraft gun I picked up at Ollie's Outlet for $10. I already had a lot of the paints and supplies to build the model. Some of the things I needed were these paint brushes, nice little thin brushes, kind of a nice soft thick brush, another small brush for dry brushing, a nice sharp knife, cut these pieces out and trim little tabs. Needed some paint. I already had the paint. Got white, black, gunmetal, aluminum, and silver. I just like that silver. You don't have to use that. Thinner, gray, olive drab, green, and tan. Some of these colors are mixed to make different colors, and I'll show you where. This is after 2 coats. This is not glued. Here's the green, flat black. This is 2 coats of tan. On the people, we've got tan, olive drab, black, and then a mix between black and gray, and then green. Haven't decided on the helmets yet. Probably a little black and green for a dark green. This only has 1 coat right here. That's kind of how you want it to look on the first coat, real thin. That's where the black and the white are, so you might not even need the black and white, but I just want to do that. Some gunmetal and some aluminum. Character I'm going to have to trim, or whatever you call these, figure. But he's going to have to be trimmed quite a bit. So that's why this is like a preliminary painting, just to get paint on there, because it's going to be so many crevices. You definitely want to paint it first. There's the gunmetal on the anti-aircraft gun. 2 coats of tan everywhere else. There's the tracks. Nothing really to do with those yet. See, these are 2 thin coats, so I might even need a 3rd coat. As it's drying, it looks kind of thin in some spots, which is fine. This area right here is probably going to get roughed up a lot, because that's the base where everybody's running around on, so that's going to be good and scuffed up. So I may not even put any more thick paint on there, because the paint is getting thick. Although it is drying, that's what that shiny part you see is. It's just paint drying, but it is thick now at 2 coats. So it's probably only going to be 2 coats. So yeah, get paint on there first. I cut out some of the big parts because I really don't want to touch those up. I want those to be almost finished. Probably don't have to do all that kind of stuff with this area here, but I figured it'd be cool. Same thing here. So you really might be able to not use white at all. It's all about getting the small brush and just the right amount of paint on it, and just keeping it all around the outside. I can come in there and touch that area up. It looks pretty good as it is. I might have to stick the tip of the razor knife through some of these little holes, but it's always nice to do that before you put it together. It just gives it a better finished look, especially if you're going to weather these. Okay, so that's it for the pre-assembly and pre-painting of the German 8-ton semi-track anti-aircraft gun. It's going to go with either a camo or a desert camo. Most likely a desert camo, even though everybody's got the wrong uniform for the desert. I don't think that'll matter too much. But it's probably going to be a spotted camouflage and not really a camo like that. It's going to be brush painted. And I guess that'll be it. German 8-ton semi-track from Ollie's Outlet for $10.